Cultivation licenses and employees will be required to track their seeds, clones, plants, wet and dried material, including plant flower, trim, usable and non-usable material, including waste. Most track and trace and seed-to-sale softwares differentiate at least two types of plant products: plants and inventory. Although it's never as simple as it sounds. All marijuana plants are not alike, and the plants will produce many different byproducts and records. Plants and their products will vary in plant genetics, terpenes, and cannabinoid profiles, which will all be important data points for a cannabis cultivation company to report on. Plant genetics, plants with specific lineage, will produce consistent compounds, cannabinoids, including THC and CBD, as well as terpenes during flowering. Terpenes are fragrant oils that give the cannabis its aromatic diversity and influence the consumer experience. Cannabinoid profiles are chemical compounds that alter neurotransmitter releases in the brain. Plant genetics are typically tracked by strain name and/or their species, such as sativa, indica, or ruderalis. Each will have different uses and effects. Seeds and clones will most always produce more plants, but quality and quantity of yields is all but easy. Some plants will take longer to produce, and yields can vary greatly amongst the different plant types and genetics. Plants will create inventory, which will include flower, buds, flower shake, or trim, and other usable materials. Some cultivation companies sell various forms of packaged products like pre-rolls and pre-packaged flower units. Plant and product data may also be required on labels or tags for either compliance, oversight, or consumer purposes, which is discussed further in the following topics. Some jurisdictions may also require cultivators to differentiate between recreational and medical products. When this is the case, you may also need multiple seed-to-sale software and traceability systems. Certain strains or items may be more potent and meet unique requirements, making it medicinal, or of a certain grade or ultimately method of dosage of consumption. Product will require compliant packaging, which is discussed in more detail as part of the cultivation, processing, and packaging process. Cultivation is both an art and a science, and collecting good data will improve best practices. As there are many data points cannabis businesses will collect on their product, cannabis inventory controllers will need to track the plant's inventory and usable product and waste through the entire supply chain process. The details of tracking the various attributes of the cultivation process, including waste management, are discussed in detail in the following topics.